Hello everyone, welcome to Oriana Unlock. I am Oriana, and on this channel we are going to be diving deep in order to unlock new knowledge about topics that truly matter. But today is going to be a little bit different. You see, a few weeks ago I had the incredible opportunity of interviewing His Excellency Mr. Ashok Babu, the ambassador of India to Venezuela. You see, because of government policies, I can't actually show you the footage of us talking. However, what we unlocked in that room was too powerful to keep it to myself. Mr. Ashok Babu is not just a diplomat, for he's also a trained engineer. And as someone who wants to go for engineering, especially aerospace, I had to know, how does an engineer's brain run an entire embassy? And how did India go from a 14% literacy rate to becoming the first country to land on the moon's South Pole? Today, I'm going to be breaking down 5 insights from our conversation that will completely change how you view your studies and how you view the future as well. Insight number 1, the engineer's brain in the diplomatic world. My first question was a little bit personal. As a 10th grade student, I am completely obsessed with going for a technical path in university. So I asked him if he still uses that sort of rigorous logic that is taught to engineers in diplomacy. His answer was a masterclass in problem solving. He told me that engineers are trained to deconstruct everything. So when they look at a problem, they have to think about the factors that are causing it, the materials, how efficient is it going to be, and actually then come up with a solution and execute it. The only thing he told me that was different from engineering in this case to diplomacy was that diplomacy was in a bigger scale. Instead of dealing with machines, you're actually dealing with problems that are happening between 2 different countries. The takeaway for us, whether you are coding an app or you're leading a student club, efficiency and logical reasoning are your best friends. It's about the quality of the solution. Insight number 2, the moon, medicine, and self-reliance. We talked about India becoming a technological superpower. I asked him if this was because of a policy or if this was because of a cultural reason. He told me it was a mix of both, but that it all comes from one single concept, which is the concept of self-reliance. Think about this. When India became independent, only around 15% of the population was literate, meaning that they couldn't wait for help from abroad. So they had to create their own institutions and institutes. His Excellency shared 2 very mind-blowing examples. The first one with space. In 2019, India tried to land on the moon, but failed. But did this stop them? Not at all, because in 2023, India became the first country ever to land on the moon's South Pole, making history. And now they are even planning to send humans to space. The second one was with medicine. Let's remember that India is often called the pharmacy of the world. This is because India, has the largest population in the world. And in order to provide healthcare for everybody, they had to scale up. By making millions of medicines, the price dropped, and it made them very affordable for everyone in the world, including us here in Venezuela. The lesson? Innovation isn't just about being smart. It's about solving your own problems so that the rest of the world wants what you're making. Insight number 3, the secret sauce of Indian education. As an IB student, I am always taught to be an inquirer. So I asked, how does India turn that curiosity or that inquiry into that famous STEM discipline? His Excellency told me that calculating and math is actually a huge part of Indian culture. But today is actually more about competition. If you actually want to be competitive in the world stage, you have to be 1, creative, and 2, efficient. He mentioned that the government created digital public infrastructure. It's like giving every single student the tools to build their own startup. Pro tip from His Excellency, if you want to be able to compete globally and be competitive in the world stage, you have to have maths, science, and the drive to actually be superior. It's not just about passing a test, but it's about building a nation. Insight 4, the future. Is it green hydrogen or is it more AI? What's next? I asked His Excellency if India was going to be more focused on green energy or on AI, and he said everything, because it would be boring if India would only be doing one thing for the rest of their days. He said that India is already a leader when it comes to solar energy, only being behind the US and China, and that they already have a green energy program that is just starting. But he did mention that India actually launches into orbit satellites from more than 30 countries. Essentially, India is positioning itself to be the talent hub for future technology. This taught me that we shouldn't just be focused on one narrow lane, but we should be ready to adapt to whatever the world needs next. Insight 5, the knowledge bridge between India and Venezuela, and some career advice. Finally, I asked about us, India and Venezuela. How do we build a sort of knowledge bridge between the students of these 2 very important countries? He was very honest. The Indian education system is extremely rigorous. Students are taught to be very self-resilient and work very hard because the aspiration levels are so high. He also emphasized multilingualism. He said that in India, English is taught as a tool that can be the key for opening any single door in the world, and that nowadays Indian schools are even encouraging learning even more languages. His Excellency even gave me a shout out to keep learning Hindi. He said that passions are the only thing that can actually improve the quality of your life and keep you calm throughout the rigor of STEM. Talking to His Excellency Mr. Piqué Ashok Babu made me realize that being a technical leader is not being a robot. It's actually having an engineer's brain, working hard, having passions, and of course, being self-reliant. I might not have been able to share the footage of our conversation, but I hope that these 5 insights unlocked something new for you guys today. Now, I'm curious to know which of these 5 insights surprised you the most. Let me know in the comments, and subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, ring the notification bell, and of course, follow me on all of my social media accounts at Oriana Unlock on Instagram and on TikTok so that you never miss out on a new opportunity to unlock new knowledge. I will see you all very, very soon, and thank you for watching. As I always say, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep unlocking your full potential. I will see you very, very soon. Bye!